The sun over Mararaba market was shining with the confidence of someone who has never failed Nipa before. People were shouting, hawking, dragging customers, selling everything from tomatoes to fake iPhones that switch off when you sneeze. Then suddenly, bam! A gigantic pair of breasts bounced into view like two overinflated balloons filled with a hot akamu. It was her. It was Achalaugo, the cream seller. She strutted like a peacock. Her very big breasts were packed so tight they almost touched her chin. Her lips were so large that whenever she pouted, Okada riders would slow down thinking she was signalling traffic. Her bleaching cream had turned her face into different geographical zones. Light here, red there, fresh wound somewhere else. She wore eyeshadow thick enough to cast shade and eyeliner longer than Third Mainland Bridge. Her cheap blonde wig, one side straight, the other side confused, flapped like a worn-out generator fan. She looked into a broken hand mirror and whispered, "Achalaugo, you are beautiful. Fine like imported biscuit." Even the mirror sighed. Achalaugo marched through the market like a cartoon villain with magical bleach powers. She shouted, "Come and buy your body cream, woo! Organic mixture, oh! It will make you fair like Chinese geisha. Buy before it finishes, oh!" People always gathered, some to buy, some just to watch the comedy, some to beg her to reduce the volume of her voice before she burst their eardrums. Achalaugo loved mixing creams. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they burned the person's destiny. And whenever wahala started, she simply changed to a new street, like a bleaching ghost on the run. However, Ngozi was the natural beauty type, Adi. Dark, glowing skin, long hair, face like butter, body like expensive Ankara mannequin. But her mother, Mama Ngozi, believed, for wedding day you must shine, bleach small o, make everybody day shout wow. Ngozi didn't want wahala, so she dragged her chief bridesmaid, Amaka, to Mararaba to look for cream. That was when they heard the ear-destroying scream, "Skin-lightening cream, ooh! Use it and testify. One night and you will glow like stadium light." Amaka looked at Ngozi. Ngozi looked at Amaka all. And like two goats heading straight into trouble, they approached Achalaugo. Achalaugo saw them and almost danced. "Ah, queens! Fine girls! Come and buy! Not 20,000 only!" Ngozi shouted. "20 what? For cream!" Achalaugo hissed dramatically. "Better thing than money kill 'em, ooh! You want to glow or not?" Long story short, Ngozi paid. Her destiny shifted 1 inch to the left. At home, she and Amaka rubbed the cream like they were moisturizing their ancestors. And behold, the next morning, they sparkled like fresh-fried plantain. Mama Ngozi screamed, "Aha! You see? You are beautiful now." Ngozi felt proud. Amaka felt proud. They didn't know their beauty had only paid for 24-hour subscription. The wedding morning came, birds were singing, the sun was smiling. Ngozi stretched luxuriously like a princess. Then Amaka screamed. Ngozi jumped up. They both ran to the mirror. And what they saw, even Nollywood cannot explain it. Their faces were red like they roasted inside oven, swollen like puff-puff that overused yeast, burnt like suya forgotten on fire, patchy like road under construction. Ngozi screamed, "Mummy, come and see my wedding. I am finished." Mama Ngozi entered, saw them and fainted spiritually. Ngozi grabbed her phone with hands shaking like vibrating Nokia torchlight. "Hello? Makeup artist? I have an emergency. I hope you can handle it." The makeup artist replied confidently, "Yes, ma, no problem." She arrived, saw their faces, and whispered, "Jesus wept." Ngozi shouted, Can you do something? The makeup artist swallowed hard. Yes, ma. But I must do heavy makeup, very heavy. Makeup that can survive thunderstorm. She opened her makeup box. It glowed like transformer. Foundation bottles, concealers, powders, brushes, even equipment that looked like paint rollers. Amaka whispered, "Is she preparing our faces or renovating a building?" The makeup artist worked. She painted. She coated. She sculpted. She prayed. She sealed. She buffed. She blended. She sprayed. She used tools that had no business being on a human face. After 2 hours, they didn't look like bridesmaids. They looked like 3D cartoon characters with CGI editing. The makeup was thick. The kind of makeup you need a spatula to remove. But they looked presentable, at least compared to before. That day at the wedding, people kept whispering, "Why is the bride sweating but her face not moving? Is that contour or road marking? Why does the maid of honor look like she has 7 layers of cement?" Meanwhile, Achalaugo was on another street screaming, "Buy your organic cream, ooh!" The wedding ended somehow. Ngozi survived. Her makeup survived. The marriage survived. But the shame? No insurance could cover it. She woke up the next morning, peeled off her makeup like cement wall paint, and screamed, "My face is still burnt. Where is that woman? Where is Achalaugo?" Amaka shouted too. "My boyfriend refused to kiss me yesterday, He said my face looked like boiled yam." "We must find her," Ngozi's mother added. "If I had known, I wouldn't had advised you to lighten up your skin. Now let's go and catch that bleaching witch." Ngozi, burnt bride with revenge spirit. Amaka, burnt maid with hot temper. Mama Ngozi, complaining but determined. Mama Amaka, came along for noise-making. 2 neighbours, they just love gist. One Okada man, he wants justice and transport money. Together they stormed Mararaba like Avengers, but with more noise and less planning. They reached the usual spot, but instead of Achalaugo, they found a new girl shouting, "Buy your skincare, ooh! Half-cast cream, ooh! No burn! No peel! Tested and trusted!" Ngozi hissed, "Where is your madam? Achalaugo!" The girl's eyes widened. She slowly pointed left. They turned and saw a familiar blonde wig bouncing away between market stalls. Achalaugo saw them. Her eyes grew big. She shouted, "Chai! They have found me!" Then she started running. Her huge breasts were bouncing like 2 angry watermelons trying to escape. Her blonde wig was flying left and right. Her slippers were screaming for help. Ngozi shouted, "Stop there, you bleaching criminal!" Amaka, "Come back here before your cream finish your destiny." Come on, Ngozi. "Catch her, tie her, let her mix cream for police." The whole market joined. Because Nigerians don't need reason to join chase, or the chase looked like a comedy animation. Achalaugo knocked down tomatoes, jumped over fish sellers, slid under Okada, screamed, "Leave me, ooh, I no kill person." Knocked down a man selling bread, almost fell into a gutter, grabbed one woman's wig for balance, dodged a basket of pepper, the sound effects everywhere. Boing! Praga-ga-gaga! Wham! Coo! Finally, she ran into a closed street. Dead end. Trapped. She turned around breathing like generator with low fuel. Ngozi and squad entered like FBI. Ngozi pointed at her. "You burnt my face on my wedding day." Amaka, "My face still pains me. I look like roasted plantain." Mama Ngozi, "Why are you like this? Why do you hate human beings?" Achalaugo raised her hands, acting like a saint. My creams are original. Maybe your skin rejected destiny. Ngozi rushed forward. Give me refund! Achalaugo gasped dramatically. Refund, Kei. After you have used it, finish. Ah, that one spiritual matter. Amaka. We will literally beat you. Achalaugo began to cry. Fake tears. Cartoon tears. Tears enough to fill a baby pool. People dragged Achalaugo back to the main market for judgment. The market women gathered like village elders. One mama said, Achalaugo, why do your creams work today and burn tomorrow? She replied, sometimes the spirit of fairness is strong. Sometimes it is angry. Everybody shouted, Liar! Another woman asked, what do you put inside this cream? Achalaugo whispered, just small, very small, chemical. Ngozi fainted dramatically. Amaka fanned her with pure water sachet. Mama Ngozi shouted, Shah, we need police! A police van came with a siren wailing like a crying goat. The officer stepped out and asked, what happened? Everyone shouted at once. The officer looked at Achalaugo and said, Madam, follow me. You can't be burning people and running away. But as they tried to put her inside the van, she shouted, Wait, my cream, let me carry my cream. The officer said, Why? Evidence. Achalaugo shook her head. No. I just want to sell it to inmates. The officer fainted. Achalaugo was dragged to the station. Ngozi and Amaka were given a number to call for skin treatment. In her cell, Achalaugo looked around and smiled wickedly. Plenty people here and plenty customers. Business don't start. She opened her box, shouted loud, Buy your organic cream, ooh! Free lightning for all inmates. Even the prisoners ran to the other end of the cell.
If you enjoyed this video, don't just stop here. Hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Your love and your support means the world to me. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Stay tuned, more exciting videos are coming your way. Much love always.